there's a big difference between a woman chasing her ego and her being attracted to you. And you guys don't know the difference. And when I came into this game, as far as this coaching game and the YouTube streets and the internet streets, a lot of the stuff that I seen was basically guys teaching men how to get women to chase their egos instead of, a woman knowing if a woman is truly attracted to them and into them. A lot of the advice was geared towards getting a woman to chase her own ego. And, the reason because that, a lot of dudes don't really got the game that's on YouTube and on it. A lot of them dudes don't got game like that. They don't got no real game. And I'm not saying everybody. I'm definitely not saying everybody, but a lot of the dudes, especially some of the more popular ones, it was basically just regurgitating shit, just mixing and mastering and remixing shit that's been regurgitated and flipped and flopped, and basically from people who had the game fucked up. And so a lot of these guys taught you how to get women to chase their egos instead of actually, putting some game down on a woman and getting her to, open up, be into you, pour into you, and provide value to your life. You get a woman chasing her ego. Now you got a headache on your hands. You know what I'm saying? And a woman chasing her ego, yes, it can feel good. It can validate your own ego and shit like that. But if you a real dude, if you got shit going on, that shit becomes a nuisance after a while. And that woman becomes a burden in your life. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of this shit, was geared to teach you how to get a woman to chase her ego and make you more tolerable to a woman who tolerating you until something better comes along. I'm going to say that again. A lot of this game is geared towards making you more tolerable to women who just tolerating you until something better come along. Playing with her ego so you can hang in there a little bit longer. That ain't no real game. That ain't no real game. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all following what I'm saying, pressing one in the chat. If you picking up what I'm putting down, pressing one in the chat. I think chasing a woman's ego is what makes her feel good in the moment. Nah, people like to feel good. Feeling good and ego is a little bit different. Feeling good and ego is a little bit different. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of this shit was basically to make you more tolerable to hoes who got low to medium, not even medium, low interest in you, basically. So you can stick around a little bit longer and keep a hoe on the hook a little bit longer. And what part of the game is that? Is that the game you want to play? Is that the game we want to play? I don't want to play that game. And I'm not about playing no game like that. That's not the game that I want to play. I don't want to spend my time and energy trying to get a whore or a chick who don't like me to stick around. And then I got to play ego games. And then we wonder why it never worked out in the end. You see what I'm saying? Yes, getting a woman to chase her ego, you can get some temporary satisfaction. You can get some short-term gains. You can get some short-term satisfaction, but it don't last long. That's not sustainable. You understand what I'm saying? That's not sustainable at all. So what's the difference?